Trial number 4 about to get underway. Good little trial here. Most of these are trying to qualify, and quite a number of horses engaged here with plenty of ability, all looking to get some education behind the tapes. They all walk up. Let's have a look at them. Well, only one that's galloped out, and that was Vox Populi, because the rest of them, I reckon they've begun absolutely superbly. So well done to the lot of them. And Good Time Paul has jumped to the early lead from Apollo 13, who's in second spot. Third is Simoncelli. Fourth going around the field there was Real Elegance. In between runners was Major Secret, who also stepped away quite safely. Back along the inside was Live Lavish, who's worse in midfield from La Force, and back towards the tail of the field, settling down, was Modern Bliss. And the only one that made the error was Vox Populi. It's out the back about 200 metres away. They go down the back straight, and taking up the running was Apollo 13. Leading the way from in second spot, Good Time Paul. Moving around the outside now into third spot was Real Elegance. And fourth was Simoncelli. The outside Major Secret, La Force. Second last of the main group came Live Lavish. Second last Modern Bliss. And the one that's about 400 metres away, last of all, was Vox Populi. And he was the naughty one at the start. You can certainly give a tick next to the rest of them to qualify. 54.8 was the lead time. And they come into the home straight. And they'll come up to the 1200 metre peg. First quarter in 33 seconds, which has pretty much been the norm for some of these quarters here today with this strong breeze. And the leader, and stacking them right up to their walking Apollo 13. From Real Elegance in third spot was Good Time Paul. Major Secret in a nice spot, tracked up by La Force. Simoncelli wanting to pull from Modern Bliss on the outside of Live Lavish, and tailed off was Vox Populi. Heading out of the straight, they'll run up to the 800 metre mark, and the second quarter about to be semaphored. 33 to first, second quarter in 34. So 67.5, 54.8 was the lead time. And Major Secret, Gavin Lang thought, we're going far too slow for my horse. And Major Secret let down, and he gave him windburn. He went straight past him. In second spot there, trying to go with it was Real Elegance, but couldn't. La Force tries to go with Major Secret. Then came Apollo 13, who couldn't sprint from Good Time Paul. Simoncelli, Modern Bliss, and Live Lavish is held up. And Vox Populi, 27 for that third quarter. They did have the breeze on their tails. And Major Secret leads La Force. Real Elegance, Good Time Paul. Getting going once again was Apollo 13. He just didn't have the dash to sprint with him. And Live Lavish getting out, starting to make up good ground from well back. But Major Secret, he's in a class of his own. He's too strong. Major Secret wins by about 12 metres on the lane. Second spot goes to Apollo 13 from La Force. Good Time Paul. Live Lavish ran on well. Then followed by Real Elegance, Simoncelli, Modern Bliss, and Vox Populi, who was the naughty one at the start, and he's 200 metres away. 28.6 the last quarter, a mile rate of 2.7.8. 2.78 the mile rate. The quarters were 33, 34, 27.4 and 28.6. Lead time of 54.8. And the mile rate of 27.8. 27.8 the mile rate. Last mile, and 23.1. 23.1 last mile. Last half in 56. 56 last half. Mile rate 2.78. Last mile 2.31. 12 by 1.5 the margins. 12 by 1.5. 12 by 1.5. Mile rate 27.8. 5.71. 6 and 8. 5.71. 6 and 8. The margins were 12 metres by 1.5. 12 by 1.5. 5.71. 6 and 8. 12 metres by 1.5. Mile rate 2.78. Last mile 2.31. Last half 56. And the margins 12 by 1.5. Gross time 257.9. 257.9 to gross.